In this video, let's take a look at 3 more examples to how you apply your Pythagoras theorem. But before that, let's just do a quick recap to what Pythagoras theorem is about. Please jot this down inside your exercise book. Okay, you would have learned by now that Pythagoras theorem, the most important thing is there must be a 90-degree triangle. Okay, but of course, apart from that, you must also be able to identify what are your length A, B, and length C. Length A and B are actually the two shorter side, and length C will be the longer side, which is, there is another name, which is also called the hypotenuse. Okay, you have seen this in your SLS lesson. So with the length A, B, and C, Pythagoras theorem actually just means that your A square plus B square is definitely equal to C square over here. Okay, so today in this video, we will be looking at how to apply, how to solve more questions using A square plus B square equals to C square. So let's jump straight into the first example, practice now 3, question number 1. In question number 1, let's take a look. You have this triangle ABC whereby you are given there is a length 3 cm, ABC is 90 degree, Q lies on BC such that BQ equals to QC and AQ equals to 5 cm. Part 1, you are asked to find what is your length of BQ. Okay, so with that, first thing, if this length BQ is what you need to find, you should be able to see that there is a 90-degree here. So we can actually focus our direction in looking at your triangle ABQ. Okay, and with that, of course, we just need to find your last length, which is also your length BQ over here. So apply Pythagoras theorem, first thing, notice what are your two lengths, your two shorter lengths. So if 90 degrees over here, your two shortest length A and B has to be the one that is next to it. The one that is the longest length in this case will be your length C. Okay, identifying your A and B and C correctly, you can now plug into your formula. So actually it would be your 3 square plus BQ square equal to your 5 square, which is the C square. Okay, solving for BQ, I am going to shift your 3 square to the right. That will give you a minus. Okay, please make sure you have your calculator with you. Press into your calculator 5 square minus 3 square, you end up with a 16. But that will be your BQ square. So last but not least, you just have to remove the square root. And that will give you BQ to be a length 4 cm. That is for part 1. Okay, part 2, let's take a look. Okay, I'm going to erase away all the markings here. Okay, part 2 asks you to find the length AC, which is here in this case. Okay, once again, in your previous part, in part 1, you have actually found out what is your length BQ. Okay, and you know that BQ is 4. Since these two lengths are identical, this is also 4 cm over here. So if I want to find my length AC, you notice that I can take a look at this yellow triangle, which is triangle ABC, to identify my length A, 90 degrees here, and this 8 cm is your length B. And of course, last but not least, your length AC will be your length C. So with that, let's put into your formula. That will give you 3 square plus your 8 square to be your AC square. Okay, AC is what you need to find. I am going to switch both sides. This one, there is no change in the sign because I am just exchanging both sides in order for me to put my unknown AC to the left. Press your calculator, you end up with AC square to be 73. Last but not least, don't forget to take square root. And that will give you a value 8.5440 in 5 SF first before you round to 3 SF units is in cm. This will be question number 1. Okay, if I am too fast, you can always feel free to just repeat the video or to just slow down and make sure you pause the video to jot down the workings as well. Okay, let me move on to question number 2. Okay, question number 2 says, first thing, in triangle GHI, you are given your length 61, 11, 90 degrees over there. R lies on IH such that RH is 21, find the length of HI. Okay, so first thing, what the length they need to find is over here, this length HI. Okay, knowing that there is a 90 degree here, once again, we can use your triangle GIH, okay, which is the one highlighted in yellow, to solve for my length HI. Okay, 90 degrees over here, that means to say both sides will be your shortest length. This is length A. This whole thing will be length B. And of course, 61 will be your length C. So using a Pythagoras theorem, we end up with 11 square. This is part 1. Plus HI square will give you 61 square. Solving for HI, keep the square first. You bring your 11 square to the right. And of course, press calculator. You end up with 3,600. Last but not least, don't forget to take square root. You end up with HI to be 60 cm. This is part 1. Okay. Next one, we take a look at part 2. Let me erase. Okay, part 2 wants you to find the length of GR. So again, okay, very similar to your question number 1. You know that HI is 60 cm, right? Which is this entire length. In part 1, you found it to be 60 cm. So in order for me to find your length GR, actually what you need to do is I just need to find this triangle over here. Okay, and I can do that easily because I can just simply find what is my length IR by taking 60 minus 21. That gives you 39 cm. So this length IR is 39 cm. We have this one to be 11 cm. We just need to find what is your last unknown, which is GR. Okay, so with that, put into your Pythagoras theorem again, you have 11 square plus 39 square to give you your GR square. Not changing the sign, I am just exchanging both sides for me to put my unknown to the left. Then press calculator to give you 1642. Take square root to solve for your unknown GR. Okay, answer not exact, give it to me in 5 first before you round it off to 3 SM. Okay, and this is in cm, length GR. Okay, similar to question number 1, this is question number 2. The last one in this video. Okay, question number 3. Let's take a look at the question quickly. They tell you that PQ is length 33, you have a 90 degree, H lies on PR such that PH is 6, K lies on QR such that KR is 13, find the length of HR. Okay, all the information is given in the diagram. We just need to find the length HR. Okay, since this is the last example, I'm going to give you just 5 minutes. You attempt the question on your own first. Once 5 minutes is up, please take a look at my work solution over here. Okay, you can pause the video here and start once you are ready to look at the solution. Okay, I hope that you have tried the question. If you have not started yet, pause the video and please attempt first before you continue the video. Okay, very simple question, similar to the first 2 examples that we have done. Okay, I hope you are done with the questions, and if it's 5 minutes already, please take a look at the solutions over here. If you're not ready, always feel free to just extend the time and try them until you're ready. Okay, question number 3. Let's take a look at part 1. Straightforward question. Part 1 asks you to find the length HR over here. Okay, and similar to the first two questions, we just need to apply your Pythagoras theorem immediately, knowing that your two shorter lengths are the ones that are next to your 90-degree. You can immediately find out what is your length A, B, and C. Okay, putting into your Pythagoras theorem equation, you have your 13 square plus HR square will be your 19 square. So of course, shifting your 13 square to the right, you get a minus 13 square to give you 192. Last but not least, take your square root 192 to be a 13.856 round to 3SF, round properly, which is 13.9 cm. Okay, this is a length for HR. That is a simple part 1. We take a look at part 2 for QK. Okay, so part 2 asks you to find your length QK, which is over here, the one I have highlighted in orange here. So in order to find for the length QK, you should understand that QK cannot be found directly, but we can do so by finding my entire length QR over here. And how can I find QR is if we take a look at your 90-degree triangle PRQ, okay, which is the one highlighted in yellow. So since we found in part 1, I know that my length HR, let me just label into the question. We have found from part 1 that HR is actually a length 13.856. We can now find out what is your final length for PR. Okay, which is just additional plus 6. That will give you 19.856. Knowing the length PR, let's plug into your Pythagoras theorem. That would be your A square plus B square. I'm going to take your QR to be an entire B first before I can find your QK. Okay, and this is equal to your 33 square. So solving for QR, minus away your 19.856 square. Press calculator. I give you some time. Please press into your calculator. Okay, don't be lazy. You get 694.73. Remember to take your square root. You get 26.357. Okay, so what is the point of us finding QR? Because if I know that QR is your length 26.357 and knowing that KR is 13, you can easily just subtract off to find your final answer, which is QK. So last but not least, therefore, QK will just be 26.357 minus away 13 cm. That will be 13.357, and don't forget to round off to 3SF, 13.4 centimeters. Final answer, and this is the last part of the video. Okay, feel free to rewind or repeat the video if you are still lost, or always find me when school reopens. Okay, that is the end for today's video. Thank you.